Hey guys, it's Adam here from Cross and Crown. I just wanted to shoot a quick video and touch base with you guys to let you know what our church will be doing in light of the state government's announcement earlier today. As some of you may have heard, from midnight tomorrow, our state of Victoria will be going back to stage 3 restrictions. That unfortunately means that on Sundays, we won't be able to gather in person, even in microgroups, to participate and join church together. Instead, for the next 6 weeks, once again, we'll be all joining church as individuals from our own homes and our own households. I know that's pretty disappointing for a lot of us because over the last few weeks, we'd started to gather together. We'd started not just to gather in microgroups on Sunday, but also to go on prayer walks together and to catch up together to encourage each other around God's word. And nothing could be more disappointing than to take one step forward, but another 2 steps back. And it seems that even though we were planning to meet sooner rather than later, that won't be the case anymore. To be honest, I'm feeling pretty gutted about it, and I'm sure many of you are as well. And the great temptation now will be for us to be discouraged and for us to despair. Over the last few weeks, we've been working up this energy and excitement to gather together, and it just feels like that's all gone in one hit for the next 6 weeks. But we can't let it be that way. Now is not the time for our church family to shrink back. Now is not the time for Christians to take a step back. You know, as we're forced back into physical isolation, the great temptation will be for us to spiritually and emotionally and relationally create even more distance between each other. Brothers and sisters, let's not let that happen. All that energy and excitement we've been working up over the last few weeks, let's use it. Now's the time to use it. And let's use it to practically care for one another. Here's what I'd love us to do. For the next 6 weeks, why don't you think of 6 people in our church family, 1 person each week. And each week, pray for that person and find a practical way in which you might care for that person. Contact them, touch base with them, go old school, pick up a phone and give them a call and pray together. Ask them how they're doing. Or maybe yet you might even go even more old school and handwrite a letter and send it to them, or write them an email. Find a way in which you can practically care for 6 people over 6 weeks. This is not the time for us to despair. It is not the time for us to lose faith in the kingship of Christ. It is not the time for us to be afraid. No, friends, this is a time for us to step up as the people of God. Our church vision is that we long to see every tribe worship Christ as King. Do we really believe that He is? Do we really believe that Jesus is the King of this world? Because if we do, then we have every reason for faith. We have no reason for fear. Because Christ is King. We don't have to be, and we can trust Him who reigns over this whole world. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. Let's use this next 6 weeks as a time to come together as a church family. Families are made and defined by moments like this. And let's not let it drive us apart. Let's let this drive us together for the sake of the glory of God.